Everybody, I wanted to share a testimonial about my mom. I got my Healy yesterday, and if you've heard me speak of it, it's this amazing little quantum frequency device that works with the information field that has like everything in it. The information field, source energy, you can call it what you want, but everything's frequency and vibration. So it's reading from the information field, and then it will scan your own body and see what frequencies you need in any given moment. And frequency medicine has been used for at least the past 30 years. Dr. Carolyn McMakin, she I believe is in Portland, Oregon, has been working with specific frequencies. Nuno Nina, he has clinics around the world as well. And over the course of all these many years, they've figured out which frequencies combined with other frequencies help specific things, targeting like fibromyalgia, sports injuries, you know, somebody with a flu, all these kinds of things. But my mom, she's got a few underlying health conditions, unfortunately. Her heart right now is an AFib, meaning it just is erratic, and because she had a gastrointestinal bleed like 5 or 6 weeks ago, she's not a candidate for anticoagulants, which is a drag because, you know, any kind of outburst and emotional fit, and she has trouble holding her temper, could result in a stroke, you know, and there's not much I can do about that except for to ask her just to stay calm. But she's got COPD. She smoked for like 50 years, non-filtered cigarettes. And she always feels like, you know, there's stuff in their lungs. She'll say, oh, if I use a nebulizer, it feels like it's breaking up. But it's not phlegm. It's not like if you had a cough or respiratory infection, you're coughing up, you know, infectious phlegm. It's not that. The cells are affected with the COPD, so it feels like there's stuff breaking up in there. And she uses a nebulizer, and she feels a little bit better. But she, like I said, she doesn't cough anything up. Yesterday, I decided to run the Healy on her for the first time on the lung program, which I believe is in either Bioenergetics 1 or 2. I can't quite remember which program it runs under. But regardless, I put the wrist electrodes on her, and she sat on the sofa, and the program ran. And I said, just be conscious of how you feel like right now when you begin the treatment and how you feel during or after. And maybe like 15 minutes into it, she said she felt like she had a glow about her. You know, she just could feel like this energetic glow. And I said, oh, that's great. And about the last 10 minutes of the treatment, she felt like she needed her nebulizer. And I'm like, okay, that's great, just use it, you know. So she had the nebulizer, and the Healy stopped its program. And the nebulizer ran for maybe another 5 minutes. And then soon after, we went to the table to eat. And she's been having trouble like catching her breath to eat. And she looked at me at one point, she's like, I just feel it's easier to breathe. And I said, from your nebulizer, or do you think it was from the Healy? She said, no, the Healy definitely had an effect because I use a nebulizer and it helps, but I always feel the same way. This feels like so much lighter in my chest right now. And I'm like, that is amazing. That's the kind of thing that I love to hear. This device was created to put health back into people's hands. The predecessor to this is Time Waver, created in Germany by Marcus Schmicke, and it's been only used with clinicians, therapists, doctors for the past 15 years to help all sorts of acute and chronic illnesses, sports injuries, that kind of thing. So now we have the power to have this in our hands, you know, like physician heal thyself. So I just wanted to share that quick testimonial. I will share more in the future. And if you want any information and you'd like to know how you can maintain your own health, or possibly relieve yourself from something you've been suffering with for a very long time. You know, it works for so many people, it might work for you as well. Just get in touch with me. I can be reached at mayqueen27@gmail.com, or, you know, my Facebook page, send me a message. All right, guys, have a fabulous weekend.